If you do the organized, the organic will flow. You start with the organized.
Yeah.
Start with a calendar, a schedule in your calendar. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or something similar to that. You know you have sex on those days at this particular time. If you do that, it will become natural as you go. If you leave it to chance, it will never happen.
Hi everybody, welcome to Mike and Christelle podcast, where family meets faith and fun. We have an exciting episode for you today. What are we talking about today?
It's rare or close to impossible for two people to have the same sex drive, or the same work schedule, or the same energy, or the same understanding of fun. It's rare to see that in marriages. So that's why even many couples struggle with their sexual life or struggle with marriage in general, and most don't know how to fix it or how to synchronize their sex life, how to come on the same page. And that's what we are going to talk about today.
Okay. So how can couples synchronize their sexual life despite different situations? And is it possible for two people with different sexual expectations to enjoy marriage?
Yeah, those are very important questions.
But before then,
Yes.
welcome to our new subscribers. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you are new, do not forget to click the notification bell so that you know when we post new episode.
Excellent. What are the things that affect sex in marriage? The first thing I may mention is work schedules.
People have different work schedules.
Yes, it may be the wife is working 8 hours per day. The
Or
husband
night
is working
shifts,
night
or
shifts, and you
day
can't
shifts,
you can't be together.
Some couples, they have like this schedule where the husband sleeps the whole day
Yes,
and goes to
working
work
the
at night,
Yes,
and the wife is awake. It's just different.
Yes.
People have different work schedules.
that already may affect your sex life, your work schedule, or even if one of you stays home and does stuff at home, another one is working. When the other person comes back home, they're already tired.
Yeah.
They can't really do anything.
Yeah.
They feel like just resting. Or the one who stayed home was working hard to do stuff at home, and they're tired.
Yeah, and
this-
sometimes,
yes.
and also sometimes, the women who have young children who are at home, they're busy with the kids, and they
Yeah.
take all the energy out of you, and
Yes.
so you just want to be
Yes.
sleeping.
Yes, so different work schedules can already be one of the issues that affect sex life, or sex drives. We were created differently, or it depends even on a season of life.
Yeah.
One season of life, one may want more sex, and another one doesn't want it that much, and that already can create a tension.
And let's understand that's normal. It's not like you're crazy. Something's wrong with you if you're not feeling like having sex anymore like you used to. But there's some season in life. The longer and the amount of time you've been together, you realize there'll be seasons where you go through the time where you don't want to have sex all the time, or you want to have sex. It doesn't mean that something's wrong with you necessarily.
Yes, it can be a season of life, or some people are just different. Some people don't have a high sex drive, or some people just have a high sex drive. And that when you get married, you may realize that you have different sex drives. It's rare to find two people with the same sex drive. It's rare. Another one may be just your energy tank. Sex requires energy. It requires some effort, physical effort, even mental, emotional effort. We have different energy tanks.
Yeah, some people have different energy tanks.
You may get to the time where you want to have sex, but one of you is already tired, or because they get tired maybe after 7, they get tired after 8, they can't go after that, and it's okay. It's okay to be different. But it's important to understand that is where the issue is coming from. It's important to understand that. Or it can be even sleep schedule. We mentioned that.
Sleep, different work schedules. Some people sleeping during the day and work during the night.
Yes.
And some people, work during the day and sleep during the night.
Yes. Yeah. Or just one point that I've realized in marriages or in couples that is funny, it's just the concept of fun. People don't see fun the same way. What is fun to you may not be fun
for the other person. Yeah.
So the way we see fun, maybe for me, the way I would like to enjoy sex, I find it as fun, while the other person is looking at it as a chore. And it's important to talk to each other and say, how can we make this fun? What do you think might make our sex life fun? So all these are issues that may affect your sex life, and you need to synchronize it. You need to bring it together and make sure you understand why you are doing what you are doing.
Despite all these challenges that affect sex life, it's important to know why we have sex, why it's important for couples to have sex.
Yes. We made a video on why we have sex, and we mentioned 3 main reasons. The first one was pleasure. We have sex to feel good, which is important to feel good. It's important. The second one was procreation. Of course, sex brings children. Or these days we know we can have children without having sex, but yes, sex brings children. Procreation is one of the reasons. And the last one was communion. Or communication. We have sex to talk to each other on a deeper level, to communicate love on a deeper level. So these were 3 main reasons that we mentioned before. But we are going to add something on top of that today, because if you understand why you do it, you can go all the way. You can pay the price to make it happen if you understand why it should be done. So these are the things we want you to do. We have 3 things we would like to suggest, or the 3 things that we have worked on or we are working on for our life, so that we synchronize ourselves. And the first
thing is understanding the health benefit of sex.
Yes.
For you as a person, first of all, and then for both of you as a couple.
Yes.
Why do I say that? Is because there's a lot of research out there. You can go around and find them that says that sex helps, distress you have. It brings, it helps you release these happy hormones.
Yes.
And that make you feel good.
Yeah, there's something that you said, babe. Understanding the health benefits of sex for you and for your partner.
Exactly. Yeah.
Some people do not understand the health benefits of sex for themselves.
Yeah.
But should they also understand the health benefits of sex to the partner?
Yeah.
Because that is important. It's not just about you. If you don't think it's beneficial to you, it's beneficial to your partner.
Yeah.
I think that is important.
It's very important, because I agree with you that some people do not understand how it's beneficial for them. So they're like, it's not beneficial for anybody else anyway.
Yes.
But sometimes people don't even know how beneficial it is for them.
For them, yeah.
And so they don't. And when they know, they realize, oh, this is beneficial for me.
Yes.
Oh, that means I want to do it more, and I want to do it with my husband or my wife.
Yes.
And so I think that's where you start. When you know the why, when you understand what God created such a beautiful thing for us.
Of course,
to
God
be
created
healthy,
it.
And it's good for you. You would do it. I think I would do anything to make for my health.
I don't think God created sex just for pleasure. I believe there must be something beneficial to it.
Absolutely.
That made God to make it for us, to create it for us, so that we can enjoy it. There must be more to it than just pleasure, than just what we see in movies or things like that. I think there is more. There is something
absolutely
beneficial, something spiritual to sex.
If you look it up, it's a lot of beneficial. And the way you feel, it's just the way I feel. I mean, it's absolutely beneficial.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of people. It says that it lowers blood pressures. It's good for blood pressures. Blood pressure.
Yeah.
The blood pressure, it's one blood pressure. So there's so many benefits of endorphin, oxytocin, and the other one, so many neuro scientific words. I'm not a scientist, but if you look it up, you will see so many benefits for you
So
as a person, And then, if it's beneficial for you, it's beneficial for your partner.
That is important to understand. That it's healthy for you emotionally, spiritually, and physically to have sex. The second one is, if you want to have sex, even though you are busy, even though you have different sex drives, even though all those reasons we mentioned, schedule it.
Yes.
Schedule it.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Schedule it.
Have it in your calendar. Yeah, you know your work schedule. You know when you work night shift. You know when you are home. Schedule. Put it in your calendar. Some people ask questions. How many times is enough, or it should be the minimum for a couple? It depends on your schedule. Again, sometimes it's not about the quantity. Sometimes it's about the quality of it. So we are not going to suggest how many times, but we suggest a schedule that you try to follow every week. If you will put 3 times, if you will put 4 times, if you put twice, depending on
7?
you. But 7 times
20?
7?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fine. We can make even 14. It's fine if we can have twice per day. Or it's up to you. But
schedule it.
If you schedule it, it will happen. If you don't schedule it, you will keep pushing it. You will keep postponing it. Oh, I'm tired today, or I'm this today. But if you schedule it, you'll be able to prepare for it. We are having sex today. Let me do this so that I can be ready for that. So you look forward to it, you prepare for it, and you do it. There's so many benefits of preparing, organizing your schedule, your calendar to know. Some people might say, when it's too organized, it's not love anymore.
You haven't lived long enough.
You have, but that's it. Maybe you have lived longer than us, but the point is, if you do the organized, the organic will flow. You start with the organized. Start with a calendar, a schedule in your calendar. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or something similar to that. You have sex on those days at this particular time. If you do that, it will become natural as you go. If you leave it to chance, it will never happen. If you organize it, it will happen, and then it will become natural as you go. So always organize your sex life. Always schedule your sex life, and it will happen. We've tried it. It worked for us, and I know it has worked for so many people we've talked to. It worked. It works, and it worked. And another one, the last one.
The third one, which is the last one, is you have to understand that it's a way of serving the other.
Yes.
This is not necessarily about you only.
Yes.
But it's also about your partner. So if you see it that way, I think you're going to enjoy sex. You're going to have a good time with your partner.
Because it's about giving to the other.
Yeah, it's one form of a service as well. Yeah.
You are giving to the other. Paul says there is more pleasure, there's more
giving.
Joy in giving than receiving.
Yeah.
If you really love your spouse and you understand that sex is about giving to them your attention, your love, it's about giving. Sex will have a meaning to you.
Absolutely.
So that's the time to forget about you. Even though your sex drives are low, you still forget about you and give to the one who has the sex life that is high. Even the one with high sex drive, try to slow down a little bit so that you can give to the one who is needs more time and more encouragement.
And that's how you learn how to please each other, because you learn how and the rhythm and everything that your partner needs when you see it as a service. When you know that you're serving your partner, then you know what makes them feel good, what pleases them, and all that. And so you go into that knowing that you're serving them as well.
In one of the episodes, we spoke about caring and what does it mean to care. We said that caring is paying attention. paying attention to needs, to dreams, and to the want of your spouse. So you pay attention to their fears, you pay attention to their needs and their dreams. If you really love, you care about your spouse, you will pay attention to their sex desires. You will pay attention and meet them, serve them in that area.
Yeah.
Make sure you meet their needs in that area. And this is not just women to men, it's also men to women. Please, everyone should be serving the other when it comes to sex. Everyone should pay attention to the needs of the other, to make sure we serve each other, one another. So those are 3 things we suggest.
So number 1, we've said understand the health benefits of sex to you, and then to your partner. Look them up. Like go on a research.
We just tell you it's very beneficial.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so the second thing is schedule your sex life.
Yes.
Don't leave it to chance.
No.
Schedule it, and then it will happen. Do it first of all as an organized thing, and then it will be organic as time goes by.
Yes.
And then see it as a service. You're serving your partner, you're serving your spouse, you're doing just like everything else, you're doing something that's good for them.
And good for God. And good for God.
Very good for God.
When you serve your partner, when you serve even sexually, you serve God.
Absolutely.
There is service to God in having sex with your wife and your husband. It's a ministry.
It is a ministry.
Ministry of sex.
So guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. We hope you had a good time, because we absolutely had a good time. Remember to subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss when we post new episode. See you next time. Remember, when family is healthy, the nation is healthy. Bye.
Bye.